Hi guys, welcome to Soul's Note Evolution. Thank you so much for taking the time to join me. This is going to be your timeless charm reading, but whenever it is that you're tuning into the channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. We're going to be pulling a couple of cards out of this Kipper deck. I don't think I've used this for a charm reading. I don't know. This was the deck that was calling to me today. So we'll see what we've got going on. Clarify with the charms. Main female. Right, we'll get one more. So this very well could be all about you. You could be dealing with a feminine energy, whether masculine or feminine yourself. There could be a main woman in your life that is showing up in a significant way. Ooh, adjudication. Card number 2, card number 30. Main female adjudication. Bottom of the deck, we've got despair. Fucking hell. This is so weird. Look at that. Oh, let's do some maths. We've got the 2 of main female, the 30 of adjudication, collectively equating to a 32. And then despair is a 32 as well. So I don't know if you are going through some sort of legal process at the moment. Like I was saying, this doesn't have to be you. It could be somebody in and around your energy field that either you are in despair about or they are experiencing some sort of despair concerning a court case, a legal situation. Let's see what's going on. This could be you. This could be somebody around you. Right, okay. Now, what do we have? This is Capricorn energy. Oh gosh, I just got instantly Saturn, Saturn, Saturn. We've got hope. We've got a wedding cake. We've got the Hamza, hand of protection. We've got a dinosaur, a mermaid, a dragon, a bunny rabbit, and a teddy bear. So these are the charms to go alongside the reading. I want to start with the Capricorn charm. As I said, as soon as I sort of picked that up, I got Saturn, Saturn, Saturn. So whether this is you or someone that you're dealing with the Saturn energy playing very heavily, Saturn's about limitations. It's an energy that brings structure through responsibility, through discipline, through lessons being learned. Saturn is generally linked to the paternal energy, so masculine energy. So there could be a feminine that's in despair about a court case, and that court case could have something to do with a masculine energy. We've got a woman and a man on the front of that card. But like I was saying, it's lessons learned, it's restriction, it's authority figures, hence being right in front of this judge. It can speak about, I'd say, lessons learned. Whatever is happening at the moment, I feel is meant to be happening to bring in some sort of structure or to allow someone to take some kind of responsibility. 32 equates to a 5. A 5 is a very challenging energy, but it's also about learning something. And the lessons learned, as I was saying about that Saturn energy, the lesson or the whole point of the lesson is to bring about some sort of expansion, some sort of growth, some sort of change. So whether this is a woman that's connected to you or you are this woman, whatever you're going through at the time being or at this moment is happening to sort of be the catalyst to bring about some kind of profound change. Now, we've got this dragon. That's where I want to go to next. Because dragons to me kind of equate to our fears. It kind of equates to a lower vibrational energy. And we've got the word hope in here. So if you're fearing this situation, if this is you that's going through it, or even if it's you connected to somebody that's going through it, it's about you having hope. It's about you having faith. Trusting in, like I say, the bigger picture or the bigger process. And recognizing that at this time, whilst you're facing your fears, there's going to be some sort of, I don't know, like new life that comes as a consequence of it. I'm just seeing this bunny rabbit down here and I get like fertility. I get life energy. It's next to the teddy bear and that's a very playful, childlike energy. And I'm sure this rabbit, yeah, it's sort of sitting on, holding an Easter egg. Without getting like all religious and stuff, but if you think about Easter, it's like that energy of being reborn, that energy of coming back to life again. So facing your fears, going through this process, or supporting somebody going through this process. I feel as though the whole point of the process is to get to that point of rebirth. Now we've got a wedding cake down here, so I don't know, this could be, if you're male watching this could be a feminine that you are married to or connected to in a relationship kind of way, if you're not actually contractually married. For others of you, this judication could be something about a divorce or something about like a legal separation if you're in relationship with someone. It very well could be the woman who is instigating this process. We've got a man that's in despair here. So this could be about, like I say, a divorce, a legal separation, bringing something or serving some kind of papers. And I feel as though it would be the masculine energy that's on the receiving end of that if this is resonating in a relationship way for you. Now with the dinosaur, that gives me an energy of something being in play for a long time. So this judicial process has even been going on for a long time. Or this relationship has been going on for a long time. But because it's next to the Saturn, well, the Capricorn charm, you could have Capricorn in your chart or be dealing with a Capricorn. I feel as though this lesson that the universe is actually wanting you to learn so that something within you can change, whether that's, aspects of your own attitude or mindset can change, and in turn that will change, your life. I feel as though this lesson, this isn't the first go on the rodeo, basically. This may be a lesson that you've come up against time after time after time. This isn't something new that you're being required to learn, and it may be that the universe has put its foot down and said, right, okay, now is the time for you to fully learn this lesson. Then we've got the hand of protection. So whatever it is that you're going through at this time, with this hope and faith, trust in the process. Trust in the process. It may feel challenging in the midst of it. There may be conflict if this is a relationship breaking down or something else. That, like I say, there may be conflict externally, and if it's not in external conflict, it's an internal conflict. You're being protected at this time. I feel as though this situation is very emotional for whoever is involved. Like I say, I see a man and a woman on the judication card. We've got a male, female, and then we've got a man in despair here. So it's a very emotional, like I say, whether it's emotionally triggering, it's bringing up fears, you're having to face things that you haven't faced before. I feel as though it's a really emotional time. Okay. Let's get some letters. You could be getting initials, words, acronyms, parts of words that sort of spark your intuition and make you think of something else. Right, L-O-A, I'm seeing loan. This could be something about finances. You have another O, an I, an M, an S, a V, a Y, and another S. Yeah, that's everything. So this court case, legal proceedings, could have something to do with money, finances, taking out a loan, acquiring money. It could have something to do with a fraud or something like that, but it would be I suppose fraud, I don't know. It could be something to do with like a financial fraud. Now, I'm recording this in May, and I'm seeing May as in the month of May, but I know I'm generally like a month ahead of myself in terms of when you guys will see them. So May could be pretty significant. There may have been, I don't know, a hearing or a court date that was relevant or prevalent in the month of May. So you would be seeing this after that fact. I'm seeing salmon. God. And salmons, they swim like against the current. They swim against the current to sort of lay their eggs. So I don't know if that's like a reference to like a resistance that you're going to have to push through to get, like I was saying, to that rebirth, that new life at the end of this process. For some of you, you may feel as though, you're swimming uphill, or it's an uphill battle, that kind of energy, or going against the grain in some way. I'm seeing the word say in here. So I don't know, you may be being called to the stand, or having to speak up, or, say your piece, or, I don't know, give some sort of statement, or what do they call it in court? A testimony, or I don't know. But you might have to speak up as part of this process. Right, I'm going to leave that there. But they're your letters for today. I want to pull one of these. This is why I don't use the kipper. I don't use the kipper because it requires more cards. Now we've got Capricorn energy in the actual charms. Right, we've got a King of Wands and then a Prince of Air. And that's a Knight of Swords and a King of Wands. This deck only has court cards and major arcana cards in it. So the Knight of Swords, it's got something to do with the communication, as I was saying about the say. You might have to speak up. If you are required to speak up in court, I would definitely advise you to think before you speak, because I feel as though actions are going to be taken as a consequence of whatever is communicated at this time. Now, the Knight of Swords is Gemini energy, so Gemini could be significant to you. The Fire King, so the King of Wands, is Leo energy in this particular instance. So again, that may be very relevant for you in terms of signs. But again, this is talking about being an expert communicator, speaking your truth, thinking before you speak, understanding that actions or some sort of consequence will ensue off the back of what is being said. Right, let's get one more here. The Sun, positive outcomes, then the Ace of Air. That's the Ace of Swords. So that's the truth. That's the truth. What I'm going to say with this truth card here, and then the Sun, because the Sun exposes. The Sun brings things to light. If you are required to speak in some sort of formal court or legal or police, this isn't going to be everyone's story, setting. I shouldn't need to say it, but tell the truth. Tell the truth. Because with this Sun energy in here, like I say, that is things coming to light. It's exposure, things being seen. I think any deceit or lies or omission of the truth is going to be known. And I also think this Sun is here to sort of indicate a positive outcome if you speak the truth. If you speak your truth, you tell the truth, you answer all the questions, as I was saying, if you've got to speak honestly, this situation will have a positive outcome. Right, I'm going to leave that there. Thank you for tuning in, guys. I hope this helped. I hope you managed to get something from it. It's not going to be everyone's story today, but I felt being called to this deck, it was for somebody. Somebody was meant to hear it. Right, I'm going to go now, so you take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.